This is a story about how God made right or redeemed my love life. As a young girl, I dreamed of the day I would walk down the aisle and marry Prince Charming, and we would live happily ever after with a house full of kids. Like every little girl, I think, has that dream, but I decided in my teens that I would wait until I was 28 to get married because that seemed like a good time and give me a chance to finish school and live a little, learn a little, and be ready to settle down. Well, my friends one by one began to marry and have families, and that was okay. And 28 came and 28 went, and no Prince Charming. So 30 came, 30 went, no Prince Charming. And then 40 came, and it began to get harder to believe that that would be my story. I began to get depressed and become bitter and angry, mostly at God. You know, it couldn't be my fault. And began to come to terms with the fact that I would probably never have children, which was really hard. But I decided that would be the way. I thought of becoming a single mom, but decided that just wasn't right for me. So 45 came, 45 went, and 50 approached. And a few months before my 50th, I'll never forget it. On the way home, Sea Island Causeway, I had a very humbling talk with God. And I remember saying, God, you took kids from me. You can't take away a husband. You have to give me that at least. And I remember him saying, you have to trust me. You have to trust me that I know what's best for you. And I said, I don't think I can do that. I have to have that. And he said, you have to trust me. I know what's best for you. Might not be a husband. And I very reluctantly submitted to his will. And for those of you who know me, you know how stubborn and hard-headed I am, and you know how hard that was. But I did. I truly did. And a peace came over me. Can't say I was happy, but I was peaceful. I gave up that yearning, that fight, and truly did submit and yield to his will. And a few months later, not many, my sister-in-law Donna Shoup, my niece Nikki Shoup, my future sister-in-law Diane Crawford, and my brother-in-law David Crawford plotted to get Benny Crawford and I together. December the 7th was our first meeting, and 6 months later, to the day, we walked down the aisle together. God had perfect timing. He had a perfect idea about what was right for me in my life, and I know that submitting to his will made all that possible. I was 50, Benny was 51, never married, no children, and next June we'll celebrate 8 years of marriage. So I just want to say to those of you who are searching, trust God. Psalm 37, delight yourself in the Lord, and he will give you the desires of your heart. I think by submitting to his will was how I delighted myself in him, and he gave me the desires of my heart. So keep looking up.